Hello! Hope you enjoy the movie! Hey, tea and cookies for supper? Alright, I like that. But can you put some noodles on the side? I really like the noodles. Top ramen, you know what I'm talking about. Ma, fuck, who is that? Darling. Well, hello! Hello there! What is your name? It's okay, don't really care. Just kidding, I do care about your name. Don't know you, hope you're not stalking me. Since you're already here, I'd like to show you something if you don't mind. If you were ever to ask me what is the epitome of strength and endurance, my immediate response would be God. The rest of my answer would have to do with my family, explaining the ups and downs we went through, as I'm sure many families have. I grew up in a family of 5, made up of an older brother who was off at college fulfilling his duties as a Christian, an older sister who was striving to live the best way she could, a Southern father who only expected the best from his children, and a mother who did all that she could to provide for her family. Benjamin Milhouse, born on April 9, 1951, was an opinionated, willful man who loved his family so much and did what was needed for them to get by. At 19 years old, he went to California, yearning for his chance to be on his own. Trying to keep a job and an apartment finally on his own wasn't as easy as he thought it would be. All the while, letters are being sent to a woman all the way in the Philippines. Her name was Joy Manguba. Taking her first breath on March 31, 1958, Joy was born into a poor family of 10, and she chose to start working at only 7 years old. Eventually, the pen pals meet, and in just the next few years, they're married with 2 kids. After a while, marriage wasn't exactly what they had expected, and they had begun to grow apart. Finally, I was born, and not too long after, my parents decided that moving to Pittsburgh was the best decision for us. However, giving us a new start in a new city may have been the last decision they made together as a married couple. The divorce was in 2003, and that's when I thought my life had ended. Trying so hard for so long to please both parents, as opposite as they were, I felt as if all my efforts was never enough. A year later, a man named Edward Culis came into my mother's life, only with the intention to make her and us a part of his family. Being the rebellious, ill-mannered, stubborn preteen I was, I did anything I could to stay away from him and the family that was only there for me to hold on to. This man, Edward James Culis, was a man who lived through a threatening wife, the loss of not just one, but both of his legs more than 20 years ago, and the bitterness of an angry teenager. Finally, I found my strength in God, the same place my mother was trying to direct me to all along. Turning a new leaf, I gave my absolute all to him, no holding back, living my entire life for him, taking every breath on this earth for him. That's why I take pleasure in my weaknesses and in the insults, hardships, persecutions, and the troubles that I suffer for Christ. For when I am weak, I am strong. 2 Corinthians 12:10. Thank you.